Right, now I'd like to show you how to edit employees. Once you've set up your company settings, as we've done in previous training videos, now it comes to setting up your employees. How do I edit the details? How do I load new employees, for example? So on the home page, look for, in the middle here, above pay an employee, edit employees. So if I click on edit employees, this is my whole workforce here. I can search by company number as I start typing, then all the numbers with a 4 in it, uh, or by department or by name. Always very helpful to find employees. But the search order of the employees will be, as always, department first and then the employee name. So if I'm starting out and I haven't got any employees in, I'll click on Add New Employee using this button here, Add New Employee. So let's just do that quickly. On this Add New Employee page, I can say this is going to the Mabwe department and his name is Test Mwale, and I can put his NHIS number, NRC number. The default comes up made up NRC number, but it is important to put an NRC number in, and your employee number will be the next highest number, but you can make this whatever you want as well. You can put start dates, the way they operate, or this employee is going to operate. And let me quickly explain what that means. Is the employee permanent, seasonal, casual? This is permanent. What position? This will bring down your job positions if you've entered job positions, which you can do under employee settings. The payment class, very helpful here. Is he daily paid? If he's daily, then keep it like that. Or he might be fixed. Fixed will be helpful when you've got a fixed wage amount. Like, for example, we're going to put a fixed wage amount of 4,000 kwacha per month. It's going to be fixed. If the employee is fixed, for example, their leave will normally be accumulated and they won't be cashed if they're on fixed. If you want the employee still to have a fixed wage, but to have the employee leave days being able to be cashed, in other words, they don't physically go on leave, but you pay them out leave, then you can still keep a fixed employee on a fixed wage and just keep them on the daily payment class. The pay method, if you're doing a bank account or mobile money, put it on bank account. It is the default. And the work period, that's for the number of weeks by default for a contract. You can put the start date today or any day you want, and the end date will automatically fill when you have the work period or contract period here. Note the contract period does not affect how calculations happen. It's just if you want to print out a contract, it will show you the start and finish dates, etc. And the bank name, if they're paid to a bank account. The mobile phone or pay code is very important if they are paid by MTN bulk money transfer, which Harvester handles as well. Just remember for that to make sure that the employee is paid not as cash, but as a bank account or a spend account. So keep it on bank account if you're using a mobile money. to pay. These are further settings that are self-explanatory. If they're on Union, if they're not on NAPSA, you should leave it as ticked as the default, but sometimes it takes time to get them registered, or they haven't been registered yet. That's what that's there for. Same for health. And you can also apply department default rates if you want when you're adding this employee, if you've already set up the department Mabwe, which we could do in this case. But here's an example of just how to add an employee with a bit more information on what that is. So, good reminder here, my mobile phone needs to be 10 digits. So I've entered a wrong number. So okay, the edit was added successfully. So my mistake was I'd just put 097, but for mobile number, it's good to have the full 260, and that's important for bulk payments via MTN or the other mobile providers, especially things like Kazan. So that was a good lesson that I reminded myself with from that message of adding a new employee. So there's the employee added, test into the department Mabwe, and so he'll be ready for payment in that department.